I'm now joined by Paul Richardson, new wide receiver for the Seattle Seahawks. How does that sound?
Sounds amazing.
Yeah? What was it like getting that call, finding out you were going to Seattle?
My life changed instantly. I couldn't even speak when they called me.
Really?
And then my family didn't even know who was on the phone, and they all went crazy.
What do you know about the Seahawks? Obviously, you're a West Coast guy. You played in the Pac-12. What did you know about the Seahawks going in, and what have you sort of taken from conversation so far?
We have a lot of guys that are from the West Coast, either from the West Coast or went to college on the West Coast. So, that's always fun, familiar faces and guys you kind of can relate to. Then you have coaches who coach in the Pac-12, and then you have Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll recruited me, and we topped with the best receiver coach in the NFL, when Kippy Brown. And I know we just won the Super Bowl, months ago, and I know that we're going to try to compete for another one.
What have the conversations been like about how the coaches plan to use you? Obviously, the receiver situation has changed a little bit since last season. What have they talked to you in regards to your role?
The receiver situation has changed. Last season it changed today with Doug signing his big contract. And but my role is just come in, do what I can on special teams. I'm going to be a punt returner, so I look forward to doing that and making an impact and changing the game when I can from punt return. And then just in the receiver corps, just using me where they can, plug me in, inside, outside, try to get me available in the open field or downfield to be able to put the ball in my hands to make a play.
Who have you spoken to in the teammate world for the Seahawks?
All of my receivers. You have the head honcho, the leader, and Sidney Rice, and you have great other supporting cast that are great leaders as far as Doug. And you have Percy Harvin, you have Jermaine Kearse, you have Lockett. You have a great group of guys who are all trying to help me become the best Seattle Seahawk I can be.
All right, and when you look at the division you're in, what do you think about the 49ers?
I think we're in a great division. I think the rivalry with the 49ers is great, and I think that we'll continue to have great games for years to come.
All right, and we're going to go non-football.
Non-football.
Are you ready to go non-football? Under the spotlight, on the spot.
Definitely.
All right. Which animal that's not usually a pet do you want as a pet?
Monkey.
It's a good answer. We've only gotten one monkey. That was from Aaron Murray. It's a good answer. Why monkey?
Monkeys are very elusive. They're very, I think they're dynamic creatures. They're lanky.
Sure.
They can maneuver, ways that other animals can't. And
so you're almost using this as like a best friend.
No, I'm using it as a pet.
Okay.
that I wouldn't usually be able to have as a pet.
That's true. What superpower would you most want to have?
If I had a superpower, I would probably be able to either hold time or go back in time.
Really? You want to bend time? Is there a specific reason?
Some moments that people say you can't get back, I would like to get those moments back.
You're a fixer.
Definitely.
You want to fix things. All right. That's a good answer. Which animal are you most scared of?
Most scared of?
Most scared of.
I think ostriches are weird.
Really?
That's the first time you heard that, guaranteed.
No, it definitely is.
Guaranteed.
What is it about ostriches that scare you?
I don't understand.
You just don't get them. Just like, what is it that you are?
I don't get ostriches, and I think they're very scary.
So if there were an animal right here,
and if it was an ostrich, I would flip my wig. I'm done.
You're gone.
You would see a 4-2, maybe 4-1.
The ostrich, that's what brings it out in you.
And they can go that fast.
Would you eat an ostrich burger?
I wouldn't eat an ostrich burger. Would not.
That's a thing. Okay, fair enough. Which website, non-sports, do you visit the most, just to waste time?
Google.
Google?
Yes.
What are you Googling?
I'm Googling about sports.
Yeah? What non-Google?
I actually Google, I find myself Googling words a lot.
Okay, vocab.
If I see something that I don't understand, or if I need to know a correct spelling, instantly Google.
Do you have a favorite new vocab word?
New?
Is there a word that you looked up, you're like, I'm going to use that all the time now? It's on the spot. I know that question's on the spot.
What's a word that I like right now?
It's a weird question. You've probably never been asked, what word do you like?
Yeah, I'm definitely on the spot right now. I don't really have a word that I use a lot right now.
Okay.
But yeah, that's interesting. I'll pay attention to it now.
Do it. Now, this is going to be your debut season in Madden. What should your rating be and why?
Ooh, my overall rating?
Your overall rating. Paul Richardson.
If we had to go by, pick, I would say second round, 45th pick. I think I should be in the 80s.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Why 80s?
Yeah. Because I feel like if I went second round, that's in the 80s.
I feel second round.
Early second round. I think guys that went first round, are probably be like hyped up on video games.
Sure.
You should be in the 90s, high 80s.
Gives you room to improve.
Early second round, you can be like, you know, high 80s, low to mid 80s. I think that's pretty fair.
Hard to argue.
Yeah.
Paul Richardson, Seattle Seahawks, new receiver. Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks for having me.